Welcome to Gamers Rise Up. I'm here with Melisande. Welcome. Thank you for chatting with me today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So I don't really know what this is. I'm a gamer. I love gaming,
Hell
and
yeah,
I
bro.
know you are too.
I am. I
And
try.
I want to just talk games and create some sick gamer content.
There's not enough of that out there.
No, no one's doing it right. We're gonna knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
This is next level shit.
Yeah, we got the white cis down. So it's all here, all new.
Hell yeah. So I don't know. I texted you a rundown of vague ideas, and
I like them.
one of them was all-time favorite games. So you don't have to know exactly, but I'm curious. What are some of your favorite games?
I think I think most of Bethesda, which
Oh,
I don't know if that's like a cop out because I feel like a lot of people like Bethesda. I don't know. I like that open world. I'm
yeah.
creative. I, I don't know. I like not being told what to do. So those are great. I think Fallout, what was it? What was the like first person? Was it 3?
I think it was
Fallout
Fallout 4,
4?
maybe. It was the one
I
on the
don't know.
Xbox 360, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So that one I
game
think
is incredible.
is my main one. I think that was the
Nice.
one that got me into well, Morrowind was the one that got me into like gaming. But
Nice.
I did end up just treating Morrowind like The Sims. But it was Morrowind. So I would just like I learned how to cheat. So I would just like go into a store. I'm like, I like this architecture. Let me just quick kill all these people, and then I'd like go out shopping and get plates. I mean, this is when I was like middle school, like
Right.
kid. And I would just cheat through it all. And then I tried to play it and it's really hard.
Is Morrowind
So,
online?
no, it's like
Uh,
the beginning of the Skyrim Obsidian,
gotcha.
right? Yeah. Is it
Nice.
Obsidian?
I
I
don't
think so.
know. I I
I don't know.
I,
I should
I
have done my
only know
research.
the I played a shitload of the Fallout on
Mm.
Xbox. Like I don't know how many hours, but way too many put into that. That game was so much fun.
Everybody, dude, everybody.
Yeah. Did you play any of the other ones, like the New Vegas? I think it was called. Were those
Yes.
good? I never got.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
The
Damn.
New Vegas, I don't know. I think it's like the worst out of the ones I've played, but
Mm,
it's still good. Like I don't think I actually finished Vegas. I think I just
gotcha.
kind of grew tired, but it's got all of the good shit in it. It's
Hmm.
just not yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's good. I like it. It's got like good songs, it's all about the songs.
Yeah, that game did have a really good atmosphere.
Ugh,
It sucked you
so
in.
good. But yeah, so mainly Morrowind and Fallout, and that's the one. Yeah, and most of it I like did PC gaming
I was gonna
because
say it sounds like
yeah,
PC.
yeah, my mom was not about. She was a very frugal woman, and she didn't even like the idea of us playing on the computer. But my dad was a gamer, so
Oh,
we had a
cool.
really nice computer.
Nice.
Um, But yeah, every time I would be playing, she'd come down like, "Are you hurting people? I don't like it when you hurt people." I'm like, "It's fine. They're not people. They're
They're
elves."
NPCs, mom.
Yeah, mom. They don't mean shit, mom.
Nice. My grandfather was a gamer, and
Shit.
yeah,
Like really good at Pong. Or...
yeah, exactly. He had an Atari. We used to play his Atari all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, he's old school. So yeah, that's my earliest gaming memories is playing like Pitfall and all these weird like old like older than me games. Like Moon
Huh.
Patrol was another one where
I
you're
don't
like
even
just a
know what
car
movie.
hopping over holes, like super simplistic.
And
But
they're like, this is fun.
yeah,
It's like that video of people running away from like a train, like that
yeah,
first
the first
movie.
movie that
And
freaked
you're like,
everybody out.
what the fuck? I
Yeah,
can make this bar hit
it's
this
so
ball.
real. It's like
Wow.
I'm on the moon.
In a car.
Um, I'm trying to think of like probably my first like really favorite game or a game that had like a really huge impact on me was I'm gonna say Super Metroid from the Super Nintendo, which
I've never
is
played it.
it's really fun. That's another game with that at the time and still I would say had like awesome atmosphere. It
Mm.
as a like a like a 12-year-old I was able to suspend my disbelief and I was on this alien planet and there was like monsters everywhere and you had to be careful and it's just a really cool game. Um, but yeah, I would say my brothers were PC gamers. I played a little bit of PC, but I was more of a console kid. I played a lot of Nintendo growing up. Um,
I had a Game Boy.
nice, yeah, me too.
That's it.
Game Boy's good though. Which
Game
one?
Boy's
Like
good.
Game Boy Pocket
Oh, I
or
had them all. I had
nice?
like game. I didn't have the not color, but I had Game Boy Color. I had like all of the. That was the one that was cheap enough for my mom to be like, oh, okay, all right, I'll get it
Right,
for
yeah.
you. Mainly my dad. He would buy it.
Exactly. Anytime we asked for big ticket presents, we always went to our grandparents because we knew
Mm,
our parents were not going to buy us like the new Nintendo.
I know.
That was our hack.
It's like this is the podcast for kids that have poor parents.
Yeah,
Like this is the cheap game that I got.
totally. That's actually what I've been doing. I've been wish listing a ton of stuff on Steam and just waiting for it to go on
Mm.
sale. Do you do that?
No, but I should.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
have I have a backlog of because I now use my father's Steam account and
Oh,
I like he was a gamer, so he
yeah.
had like a shit ton. So I'm saving up my productiveness, like trying to be
Mm.
real good, and then I can play Subnautica Below Zero.
I when that game first came out, I got really excited about it. It looks awesome, and I have yet to
So good.
play it. It
I
looks
played the
great.
first one,
Yeah,
and that one's so good.
yeah. I just love the idea of being underwater. They make it look so fun.
It's so fun and fucking terrifying. I
Yeah.
hate it. Okay. I was gonna ask you this. Are you the kind of person that okay, one, are you the kind of person that cheats in a game ever?
Um, the one I can think of is like using the Rosebud hack
Sims.
in Sims. That was fun. Like just
That was
like
good.
giving yourself unlimited money. I
Yeah. I
tend.
always
It depends on the game, I would say.
okay.
Like there's certain games where I treat it like it's for real and I have to be like diligent about playing it correctly or whatever. But there's some
Mm-hmm.
games that are just like goof around games where it's fun to like break it with codes and stuff.
Yeah. I
So I
mean
would say
Sims
yeah, yeah. Why?
is so
What did you are there cheats for Subnautica or something?
well, so I'm like that person with the like the what is it like thalassophobia. Like I
Uh,
hate the water. Like I will not get near an ocean.
oh,
I hate that
interesting.
shit. It terrifies me. So I did play Subnautica, but I did cheat a lot. So I'm not saying that I'm like I beat it because I definitely cheated, but it's still so good. It like I was getting almost nauseous just like doing it and I was like fuck like I can't also be killed in the ocean or I'm going to have serious damage. And so I feel bad. I made myself invincible.
Nice.
And it was still terrifying. It was so scary.
I didn't realize it was like a scary game. It's just like there's like freaky monsters constantly.
I mean, there's some like big shit out there. It's the ocean. It's like it's one of those two where like you are the only person alive.
Oh yeah.
So it's like the like solitude, but then also everything is underwater.
Gotcha.
So like it's rough, man. It's real rough.
That's sort of the theme of Metroid too. You're the only person on this planet, and there's these scary like energy draining monsters called Metroids, and you're like a bounty hunter, like babe and super armor running around.
Was it in Brawl Stars?
Smash Brothers. She's
yeah,
in Smash Brothers. Yeah, her name's Samus.
Brawl Stars is my app video game. But Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, you're an app gamer too.
Oh, it's so embarrassing.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that when what you're currently
eventually. I have a whole hour and a half worth of casual phone gaming knowledge.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
But no, I know Metroid from Super Smash.
Right.
Super hot.
Yeah. Total babe.
That's why I played her. Like, I don't know who the fuck this is.
Yeah, we're from different generations of gaming, I'll say.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
You're old as fuck.
I know, I am.
Yeah.
This is true. But yeah, it's definitely worth playing. Do you go and play those older games, like the old 2D side scrollers and stuff, or do you not care?
Not as much. I have a Switch, so now I can like actually play Nintendo games.
That's true. Yeah, you can play. You can actually play Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo app.
Yeah, and I just started Earthbound, which also didn't know who Ness was. Now I know. I was like, who is this like fat kid motherfucker? But no. Yeah, so like I think there's like ways to play old games.
That's cool. Earthbound's very funny. It has like a good sense of humor.
It's good. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. I guess I didn't know what I was expecting, but
yeah, it's a silly game, but it's a good game. I don't think I've ever beaten it. I've gotten pretty far. My brother's obsessed with that game. I'm sure he likes to like play the same games over and over. He's like super nostalgic. That's one thing I'm not like, I don't watch movies over and over. I've seen most movies I've only seen once, and like most games, even ones I really like, after a while I'll just kind of put it to bed and move on.
Yeah.
But I would say there's a handful that I replay, and Earthbound I definitely picked up when they added it to Super Nintendo app or whatever it's called on Switch, and I should keep playing it. It's fun for sure.
I know. I would, like I don't think there's a lot of things that I would redo. I did rewatch Ice Age for like an entire year, but that I think like Minecraft I go back every year to play, but it changes, like it's a new game by the time you start a new.
Really?
Like, I mean, not like a new game, but like there's like stuff? Extra shit. Yeah, like there's updates all the time.
I didn't know
so if
that.
you wait. Oh yeah, that's why it's so good. That's why you gotta play it.
You've been telling me I gotta play it. I know. My nephew is like obsessed. That's anytime he wants to play a game with me, he wants to play Minecraft.
See, that's another thing is you have talking points with 12-year-olds. Like, not a lot of people can have a conversation with a 12-year-old, but I can. I'm really good with the young boys. That's a bad sentence. Sorry.
Get into the mind.
Yeah. Hey, 12-year-olds. At me.
he always wants to play like creator mode where you're just kind of like
Oh
building
yeah.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it is cool for sure. But I definitely want to try the like what is the actual gameplay? Like you're fighting monsters and like crafting and
Yeah, I guess you are going to have to interview a 12-year-old boy for the like
right.
storyline. I don't know if
Gotcha.
there's a storyline. I know, like I've seen videos. I only play survival and
Okay.
creative.
Okay.
So creative, like your god, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
Survival. And then the other ones, I think there's like kind of clear objectives,
Mm,
like you have to get something to do something, and then you
right.
fight the big dragon, and but I don't know. I
Gotcha.
don't
Gotcha.
I don't like it for that. It makes me nervous. Like
Do you just use it like Legos and build shit?
pretty much most of
Gotcha.
gaming is me being able to turn it into The Sims.
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
mean, that makes me sound bad. But I mean, yeah, like I like, Minecraft because you can make little towns and it's cute. And then you get to fight things, but it's not like the biggest part of it. I think that most of my favorite games involve things that aren't focused on just killing
Right.
other things.
Yeah.
Not because I'm a pacifist, but because I get anxious quickly.
I like a relaxing game for sure. A lot of the games I play are like there's like resource gathering aspects where you're just going out to like
Yeah.
collect wood because you need to build something or that is fun. I've been the game I've been playing most recently that is like that. We might as well just talk about what we've been playing now.
Let's do
Uh,
it.
has been Graveyard Keeper, which is super fun. It's like Stardew Valley, but there's way, way, way more systems and like
What?
branching paths to like learn and specialize. Um, like to the point where it's like ridiculous. But yeah, there are like enemies at night that come out that you
Yeah.
like can kill for resources or whatever. But it's like the last I've barely done any of that because I've just been like doing autopsies and
What the
taking
fuck?
human fat and turning it into candle wax and weird shit
Yes.
like that.
Let's
It,
do
it's
it.
really
Yeah.
fun. I think it's on
That
sale. I think it's on
is it
sale
on
for like
Steam?
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Might be worth checking out.
I'll re-listen and then remember Graveyard Keeper.
Graveyard Keeper, yeah. And then what's the other thing I've been playing? I bought fuck, what's it called? Hold on. It's oh, it just came to my head and then left again. It's this game where you're helping spirits on their like pathway to
Journey.
death, I guess.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like these people have died, but they're like in this middle realm, and you're like the you like help them prepare for their passing, but it's like positive and like
Is
whimsical and
I love whimsical.
yeah. Let me look at this up here. I have it. Here we go. Spirit Fair. There we go.
Spirit Fair also on Steam.
Yeah. Um, and the reason I bought it was it's all hand drawn graphics, and I'm trying to. I've been dabbling in Unity for like 6 months off and on, and
Wait, what's Unity?
Unity's like a game engine where you can make your own games,
Oh, okay.
and I want to do like something with hand drawn graphics. So I bought that just because the graphics are super nice. They just look great. It's
Mm-hmm.
pretty fun. It's a little like I feel like I want like the term I've learned is the gameplay loop where you're like you you s- you have your one objective that leads to the process you have to do that leads to the reward that leads back to the start. You know what I mean? And you just do that over and over
Mm-hmm.
again. The gameplay loop is so. Marshall's sneaking by.
Marshall.
But I haven't got that far into it, so I'm wondering if there's more to it I haven't discovered yet. But
Mm-hmm.
just the way it looks is really just it's fun to look at basically.
Is it colorful?
Yeah, it's like has a watercolor style palette.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Aw.
And then what else? I do own Terraria. You brought that up
Oh,
earlier.
so
I
good.
haven't I haven't dove in yet, but it looks cool. It
It's
looks
so
like
cool.
I would
It's
be
so
into it.
cool.
It's it.
If
Go ahead.
what
I
if
was.
you were I mean you were saying like if you know like that building shit like
Mm,
you know you gotta get resources. It's that game.
right.
Like, you know, it's
Totally.
one of those.
It
But
looks like 2D Minecraft to me.
it's pretty much 2D Minecraft. But it
Mm.
has I would say more of a story. And you can't
Ah,
to my knowledge like do the survival creative. Like, you know, it's kind of like
gotcha,
more you're doing this.
gotcha.
So good. So
That's
good.
cool.
Yeah, it's been a problem for me recently. Um,
Is that
but
what you've been
it's
playing lately?
yes, and I have it on my iPad, and I have like one of those
Ah,
big iPads because I draw too,
oh,
and
nice.
so um, I think that there are certain things that like in the mobile version they don't have it on the like desktop or whatever.
Mm.
And I think that honestly, I mean, I don't know. I've never played it on the other ones, but I think it's better on the mobile
Oh,
version.
cool.
Just because, like, I don't know. There's certain things that I think that, like, they're like, oh, you can get away with this because you're playing on a phone and it probably sucks. So we're going to throw you a bone. And, like, there's a lot of that. Um, so it's really fun.
That's
Like,
cool.
I think you would enjoy it quite a lot.
Nice.
Um,
I'll have to. God, this week has been insane with work, but
mm,
I'm excited to like. Hopefully by Sunday, I'll have some free time to like sit down and play.
Yeah, I've been
Um,
doing it a lot at my work,
oh,
mainly because
nice.
it's just a coffee shop. And like, if it's the one that I work at where it's boring, it's like I have like 3 hours and I just like sit in the back and it's
Hell yeah.
it's dope. I love it. But I can't like it's on my iPad and my iPad's huge, so I can't go on the train with it because
Right.
like it's embarrassing. I don't want people to think I do that. Like I can get away with my Switch, but I'm still afraid people will rob me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
with
that's
a
true.
giant iPad, it's not gonna work. So,
These days, I could see it. It's crazy out there.
right, man, shit's
Jeez.
rough.
So yeah, you're a mobile gamer. Are
Mhm.
you mobile gaming mostly on the iPad or
Well,
on the
it kind
phone
of
too?
depends. Like I have like a few on my phone just because I have to be on the train and
Right,
it passes the time, but they're not as good as the
right,
ones that I have on my iPad. Cause like on the iPad, like, you know, you have space to look. Like on my phone, it's like a crappy phone. It's big, but it's not like, you know,
right,
I
right.
want those great graphics of mobile games. So I mainly play the good ones on my iPad. So
Gotcha,
Terraria and Brawl Stars. And
gotcha.
those
Brawl
are
Stars
my
is
two
like Smash Brothers.
it's not it's like a I don't know the terms. But yeah, it's like, you know, like different maps, there's like different objectives of like capture the flag, not capture the flag, but there's like
Oh, you showed me
soccer.
this, right? It's
Yeah,
the
I
over
was
the
like,
head. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was telling you about it. And it's really fun. Um and like it's also one of the games that keeps coming out with new shit. So like
So it's like a Fortnite where they're constantly updating it with seasons.
Yeah, and like,
Gotcha.
like with new characters. So like when I started, there was like 20, now there's like a billion jillion of them. But it's very fun.
That's cool.
And
Is there
I
like pop culture tie-ins and everything, or is it like their own original characters? Like,
it's
can
like
you
their
play as
own.
Heath Ledger's Joker?
God, I wish. Because that would be me every time. I'm damaged, man. Um no, no, it's like pre-made characters. But there's like,
Gotcha.
like I don't know if it's racist or not, but there's like an Asian character that is really good at kung fu and has his like thing, his animation has a thing of popcorn that he eats. So it's like very obviously like a tie to like Jackie Chan probably, but then it's like I don't
Interesting.
know, but it's a lot of it's like you're a robot, but it's very cute.
Right,
And
right. Yeah, they look
um
like Lego guys, kind of, is what I was thinking
yeah, they're like, yeah. Another really great talking point for 12-year-olds.
of.
So
Is it like super popular?
it was, and then Among Us came out, and then no one gave a shit.
Uh, so you were
Did you
playing
ever?
this for a while then, because
Oh,
Among Us came out years ago.
yeah,
So this
since
is
the
your
beginning,
shit.
baby. It's my shit. Like sometimes I forget about it for like a couple months, but then I go back and there's like four more characters,
Oh
and
hell yeah!
you know,
You gotta try
I
them out.
yeah, I'm very faithful to the ones that I love.
That's funny.
Is yeah. So, if you're into that sort of thing, it's fun. We
Nice.
can be
Is it like a
friends on
free to
it.
play?
Yeah, it's free.
Nice.
And it's like it's a one of the best free to play ones where like there's not like like you can pay to unlock characters,
Right.
but characters unlock pretty quickly and like it's like I didn't start putting money into it until I realized that I've been playing it for years and I haven't given them money. And I was like, maybe you deserve just a little bit because they also don't do ads. Like there's
Oh
no
wow.
ads at all.
Good for them. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was like, I can donate to a game I've been playing for so long. And
That's cool.
so I've
I'll
given them
download
some.
it.
It's very fun.
Oh sweet.
Um But yeah, it's nice too because it's like you don't have to play it forever. Like you don't really get sucked into it as other games, but like, it's one of those where like, oh yeah, I'll play like a couple of things and
That's cool. I'm
get
looking at a
some.
video of it right now.
Does it look good?
It looks pretty well made. I'll give
I
them that.
mean,
Does look
is
fun.
I don't know. Go for it.
I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Yeah, if you get good, then you can let me know and we can play together. But all my characters are really high level, and I don't think we can play together. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to you.
Yeah, I'll be straight up nude.
Yeah, I don't want a noob on my team, bro.
Oh, totally understand. Totally understand. Um, yeah, it is fun to have a game you play with friends. I used to play tons of World of Warcraft with my old college pal. Yeah,
Wow. I've never played. Wow. Is it good?
it was very fun, I will say. Yeah, it was like it was fun to like meet up in World of Warcraft. That was
Mm-hmm.
cool.
You're
Like
like,
having a
yeah, we're like hanging
plan.
out.
Yeah, seriously, that's what it felt like. And then what was it? It was TeamSpeak, I think was the app everybody used back then.
To like talk.
Yeah, yeah.
There were
Uh,
no mics. You can do mics.
yeah, there were mics. But it wasn't built into the game. You had to like use like a third party app, which is crazy because I'm sure it's all
Um,
included now.
oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, like everybody. That's like standard.
Yeah, there's always to spout racial slurs of people now.
Yep, yep. every which way.
I know.
Um, but yeah, that having a group of people who all play the same game is so rare now. I feel
Oh yeah.
like I don't know
I
anybody.
I don't know anybody. I mean, I don't know that many people to begin with, but I don't know any like my sister and I, she was the one who introduced me to Brawl Stars.
Oh,
And she and
okay.
I played it for like a month and then she was like, fuck this shit. Like, because she got it because she had a crush on a boy who played it.
Oh
And
my
she thought
god.
that was an in. But he was too focused on Legos to really give a shit about her. So she was like, all right, I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
so now I just play it. The dude though, I'm friends with him. I'm friends with the guy that she was.
On Brawl Stars?
Yeah, and he still has more points than I do, so
Oh
he's still
wow.
playing it
Damn.
all this time. It's rough,
Dedication.
right? I thought I had it, but um, yeah, I don't have anybody to play games with.
Yeah. You know, it's weird too. Like my brothers, we have like games that we both own, but even just like coordinating times to like,
Yeah,
I don't know, I guess as you get older, it's just real life becomes
real
more
life.
important, unfortunately.
That's why we gotta get
Such a bummer.
famous.
Yeah.
We gotta get gamer famous.
Hell
Get the
yeah.
setup. I'll get the
Hell yeah.
headphones with the cat
Oh
ears.
god.
Go all out.
Do it. All the
Uh,
weird makeup.
oh yeah. So
I'll just be like a VR anime chick. So
yeah,
you'll
I
have
mean
the
we get a lot of people watching, that's for sure. Just make sure you have big tits.
Yeah, so key.
Yeah. I
So
mean
key.
honestly, I don't want to talk to someone who doesn't have big tits. So
Yep. You gotta have big mommy milkers, as they say.
yeah. You gotta squirt them in people's eyes. It's
Gotta pay ten
disgusting.
dollars to make my tits squirt on.
Yeah. See, that's how we get
That's
paid.
sweet cash, baby.
Virtual tit milk.
It's gonna cost you some doge.
Oh God. That's our future,
Oh
is
god.
buying virtual bath water with Bitcoin.
So gross. Gamer girl bathwater.
God, I wish I had that personality. I
What?
wish
Where you
like
could sell your like toenail clippings to
wow.
creeps?
I mean, yeah, a little. Like but I don't have the wherewithal to bring myself to a post office. Like it's so hard. I
Gotta
have
get
to
a
mail,
PO box.
so I don't get
So many.
stalked. I mean, that's kind of vain of me to assume that I'd be stalked, but
I'm
um,
sure. I'm sure you would. You'd
that's so
have
nice.
dozens.
Thanks. Oh my God. It's the nicest thing anyone said to me all day.
That's
But
hilarious.
yeah, like I know girls who have sold their like undergarments for a lot of money. I'm like, I don't know. I went to the post office the other day and this lady was really mean to me. And now, like, I'm second guessing all of this.
That's hilarious. Where's that done these days? Is it like Craigslist or is there special
I
sites
don't
now?
I don't think it's Craigslist. I think they got rid of it. I think they were like,
Oh,
this is
it's too dark
is
for
for
Craigslist.
furniture and pets, and that's it. And
Please take my parrot.
and what was it? Missed connections,
Oh
lost
yeah,
connections. I was
yeah.
reading through those the other day. Real depressing shit right there.
Really?
So sad.
I
So,
haven't
so
looked at
sad.
I haven't looked at that stuff in a long time.
It's hard
Yeah.
in New York because, like, whenever I'm in a smaller town, I'm like, oh, I wonder if, like, anyone wants to say hi to me. I mean, no one ever does, but, like, New York, they're like, oh, this, like, tall girl on the train. I'm like, is that me? I'm like, no, there's, like, millions of tall girls on trains here.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It would be tougher, I would imagine, to find yourself on there.
I don't know why anyone would post.
Yeah, very
What
weird.
the hell? Oh yeah, I really do think that this one stranger I had a 1 minute conversation is going to go on Craigslist at the exact same time, look at
Yeah,
this post, and contact me. I want to see the statistics of people who have actually
yeah,
gotten in contact with someone through that.
totally.
I think it's zero. I think
They
no
should
one.
they should just be like, get on Brawl Stars. Message me on Brawl
Yeah.
Stars.
Except you can't because it's filled
Oh,
with underage children.
it's like Club Penguin.
Yeah. You can't say shit. You're unless you become their friend, which means you have to either know their code and know them in
Oh,
person
yeah, yeah.
or play 3 games in a row with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh, you have a rapport, I guess. But no. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wish
Gotcha.
though. I would have great conversations.
What's your favorite cereal?
I got a D on my math test.
Yep.
That's what 12-year-olds talk about.
It is embarrassing to be into like gaming and anime and
I
all
know.
these things that just make you seem like a pervert, you know?
Yeah, and yet, I like to think I'm not. I like normal things
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
But no, yeah, because I also tend to get into conversations with people and I'm like, oh, yeah, you're a normal person. And we start talking about anime. I'm like, oh, even though I also like the same anime, I'm like, oh, you're not, though.
Yeah. I
I
also don't
do.
even like talking about it that much.
It's kind of rough because also people get obsessive and then they
Mm-hmm.
want to own. I think that's one of the hardest things when I was a girl and admitted that I liked to
Yeah.
game
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that then all of the guys that would have crushes on me would only want to talk about video games with
Right.
me. I'm like a whole person.
I know you're a fucking loser that
Yeah,
only does this one thing,
but I like
but
to go to the beach and have long walks too. So,
I like puppy dogs.
yeah, do you
Heard of
even?
it?
They're cute.
Yeah, yeah, it is a weird thing. I went to a gamer bar the other day for a meetup, and it
Wow.
was, I know, believe me, I know. This was a non-game related meetup, but already the word meetup is suspect.
At least it wasn't a LAN party,
Yeah, but it was pure LAN party energy,
Ugh,
and I hadn't been around that in a long time. And it's exactly as you described, like people
yeah.
just kind of wanting to make a connection, but only having this one thing that they know how to talk about. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
I
It's like,
wish I wish I was invited to a LAN party.
yeah,
I
I
mean, I
do and I
probably would
don't.
want.
Like, I kind of, when I was there, I was like, oh, it'd be fun to just play Smash Brothers with strangers who like are decent at playing Smash Brothers. That sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
No noobs.
Yeah, no news. Sick of these noobs, man.
Fucking noobs.
But yeah, just the idea of, oh man, just getting into that subculture of just like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's so I don't think I could do it. It would be too
Yeah.
depressing after a while.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, you
you
are
can have
married.
like you can get along with people there, but you can't bring those people anywhere else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I do, and that's rough. Because I know
Yeah.
there's other people like us out there, but they're all shy like us.
Yeah.
They're like, they're not the ones that are talking on the message boards.
Nope.
They're
Nope.
the ones that are off in the distance crying that they don't have friends.
Yeah. It's
No,
a weird balance, this gaming thing.
I know.
Like I
Like,
don't
I
know.
still want to be cool, but I also want to play games. I
Yeah.
want normal people to accept me.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to hold a conversation in a bar that doesn't involve Super Mario or Sonic the Hedgehog or
Great conversation topics, but can like I'd rather talk about politics.
Oh God.
No, that's a
Yeah.
lie. I would rather listen to a guy mansplain World of Warcraft to me than sit through someone trying to talk to me about Biden.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with that statement.
It's so rough.
Yeah, I know. The whole world's a mess. That's probably why I've been playing games more.
It's 100% the reason.
It
I
is so nice to like turn your brain off and sink into a cartoon world and like
Yeah,
let yourself like just I don't know, believe it for an hour or whatever. You know?
exactly. I hope, yeah, because, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say. It's, yeah, I'm just getting sad now.
Oh,
No, no.
don't be sad.
But yeah,
Everything's so good.
yeah, that's what I'm choosing to believe.
There you go. Are you interested in this metaverse stuff at all?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
Like,
yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about either, but like Facebook renamed themselves Meta and they're like, "You're all going to live in VR."
what?
Yeah, this
So all
is
of our grandparents are going to be living in VR.
according to Zuckerberg, yeah. Or at
Wow.
least he wants that to be the case. So that he can
That
monetize all of us.
he's trying to bring back everybody else because everybody left Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's like,
Facebook
I'm sorry
sucks.
for all of the terrible ads I put in there in that algorithm. Whoops.
Yeah,
But
Jesus.
here, have a VR headset. You can talk to your grandkids about your sciatica.
Oh God. Yeah, that's our future apparently.
Oh, I love it. I'm glad my grandparents are dead. I don't have to VR talk to them.
Let's take a VR tour of their apartment.
Oh God. Like, this is the photo album. Let me quick get it out. I'll just show you. It's just a few pages.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
thanks, Grandma. Thanks, Zuckerberg. Fucked me over.
Every time this guy.
I just wanted a cool new console, Grandma. I'm not here to have fun. My birthday's coming up, so
Yeah, I have friends who like are designing VR apps and are super into it. And I've messed around with it a little bit, like as far as like games. And it is
hmm
cool, but
it's cool.
I haven't like fully I'm not like dying to buy a VR headset, you know?
No, me neither. I think it's because like I don't want it to be that real. Like, like still want to be removed enough to where it's fun and relaxing.
It feels more like a toy, not like
Yeah,
a I don't know,
like another life.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh, like I just got home from work, exhausting, and now I'm gonna go try and real life fight
Yeah.
zombies.
I just spent all day looking at a computer, and now I'm gonna stick my whole head into a computer.
It's gonna be different, I promise.
I mean, in theory, I should be into it more. Like, it's all I imagined when I was a little kid. Like, someday you'll be able to be in the video game. But now that
If you
it's
die in a video game, you die in real life.
so cool. Uh, but yeah, nothing I've seen has made me want to drop money on that experience yet. And
Yeah.
I don't see it happening. I do follow a few VR developers that are making like really cool looking games that like
Mm-hmm.
look like they would be fun. Like it's called Sushi Ben, I think, is the one I follow.
Uh-huh.
And do you know Jet Grind Radio from like the Dreamcast era? It's
No.
just like very cool, stylized hip hop art, and like it's like inside a kind of like a New York City inspired location, but it's like an crazy anime hip hop New York City. It has that
What?
kind of energy, and like the way you interact with stuff in this sushi band game. You're like a sushi chef, but like
Mm-hmm.
it looks like you kind of go through the city and do stuff around the town, and like all the interaction pops up as like manga panels, but they're like windows into a
Oh.
different world, so you can like look into
What?
them, and like it's just very cool looking. And that's like the first thing I've seen where it's like I would definitely like to try that. I don't know if I want to
Yeah.
buy something just for it,
Yeah.
but the
'Cause that
fact
shit's
that
expensive.
yeah, it is. I mean, it's basically like buying another console, but I don't know. Like the only cheap, quote unquote, cheap one is Mark Zuckerberg's
Ugh.
headset. So already you
Oh,
kind of don't want to
brother.
buy that shit. But
Yeah.
I have to admit it did like I would say that's the first thing where I'm like that would be cool. I would like to see what the hell this game becomes. And I think it's mostly because a lot of the VR stuff just looks like weird tech demos, like not well thought
Mm.
out games yet.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out the VR aspect.
Yeah, it's weird. You think it just must be so different that it's not easy to translate, I guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would think there'd be already be like,
All of
up.
the things.
Yeah, exactly. Like it seems like it would be so easy, but I guess not. Otherwise, there'd be some actual
We'd be
fun
here,
shit.
right?
Yeah,
I feel like
totally.
I just ruined myself. Like,
Definitely ruin your eyes, I would
ruin
imagine.
my eyes. I'd fall over. Like, I've seen those videos of the people, like, like looking like fools with a thing
Yep,
over their face. And
running
you're
into
like,
walls.
look at that idiot. I'm like, I would be that idiot
Yeah.
in a second. Put that thing on my face and I lose all of the area around me. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I could imagine myself doing the same.
Yeah, you have to set up like a little crib for yourself. And it's just you playing in a crib. You're like, this is my
So
safety
pathetic. I got
barrier.
my diaper on. I got my crib.
I got my
I'm
virtual
set.
tit milk.
Got my big baba. God. Yeah, let's avoid that future, but still, have
Still
some fun.
progress. Yeah, come on, Zuckerberg. Give us something
Word.
good. I
I think
know.
I think that's a good place to wrap up. We've been talking almost an hour.
Really?
I
Time
know,
flies when you're having fun, huh?
right? It's like a
It's
video
good.
game in itself.
Right? Except you can't control what I say.